Hello, Leo, and welcome to your semi-bi-weekly reading. So this is a collective reading for Leo's sun or rising signs, and this is for the period of time from June 17th, where the new moon will be in Gemini in tropical astrology, to the that shot out to the full moon on July 3rd. So that's what we're going to be taking a look at for you here. And I'm feeling like this is the deck that I want to use for you guys. So these are short, quick readings. So they are meant to be like little bites to help with just some guidance. We could call it spiritual direction, whether you believe in guides or whoever it is that you do believe in, to just assist us with, getting some extra advice, some extra help with where we should put our attention during these periods of time, right? So in this waxing phase, if you're not familiar, it really is that time where we can build momentum towards what it is that we want to be creating in this world. I really love these cards right now. I'm having a hard time not staring at these cards. This is a newer deck of mine, so I'm just kind of still fascinated with it. The imagery, it's super beautiful. I kind of did that on purpose, where I wanted to make sure that I saw the cards as they came up in this deck. Anyway, so yeah, these are meant to be short and sweet, quick readings. I was integrating astrology into them, but the videos were just being extended and too long. So I'll throw up the link for that. I'm starting to do astrology highlight videos. And so I have the last half of June, and it's timestamped so you can skip ahead to whichever dates. So that way we can keep these short and sweet. If you do want an extended tarot reading, I would say go check out your June reading for the month of June, and that has like a bunch of cards that take us through like the beginning, middle, end of the month and all of that. So how about for this period of time, for the 2-week period between the new and the full moon, what we have showing up for you is Taurus. I love that it's showing up with a star card as well. We'll get into that in just a moment, but we have Taurus showing up. This is the simple pleasures in life, right? These are the material, earthly pleasures. Good food, good drink, good company, good music, right? It's just like the things that delight our senses. And that's what, Taurus is really all about. That and values, what we value. I like how it says cultivate here, because it's like, yeah, well, we want to cultivate what we value. But it also has to do with like, Taurus is also associated with food and agriculture, and when we look at it as far as like the world stage. So, but we can look at that metaphorically in terms of like what we're cultivating in our life is like hopefully the things that feel beautiful to us, the things that bring us pleasure, and the things that we value, right? And also Taurus can have to do with self-worth as well, with the realm of self-worth. So, this is where this card is showing up to show us like what is your attention being drawn to like what area of life. Essentially, we could say your guides, the guides, because right, like when you click on these messages, it's like sometimes they're resonant and sometimes they're not. I follow different readers, and I'll go in and out of watching their stuff because I'm like, yeah, sometimes it's my message and it resonates and sometimes it's not. So, if you happen to be here, I feel like this is messages that are for you if it resonates with you, right? So this is your message, and it's saying like, hey, this is a place to put your time, energy, and attention into. Have you maybe forgotten about that? And I like that it's coming up with the star card as some additional advice to kind of like bring you through this period of time. The star card just being like, well, first of all, I'm just going to say that, if you really identify with Leo, maybe you are on the stage and you're in the limelight, because the star card can have to do with being seen in that way. So that's one thing that I'll just say is like, maybe if that's a focus for you and this ties into, self-worth, self-value, and like what you value, what you're creating in this world in that sense, because it is an earth sign, so it can have to do with that. So if that makes sense, I just want to make sure to mention that. And also the star card has a lot to do with these beautiful, clean beginnings, and it can be very healing, right? This comes after the Tower card, and so when we go through that kind of dark night and come out on the other side, and it's a beautiful new day, it's a new life is what it feels like, when we can get through to the other side. And there's this kind of like clean slate, starting from a clean slate and feeling like there's a very clean and clear energy. It's very simplified. And I think that puts us in a space where we actually can enjoy the simple pleasures, where we can, coming through the dark night, coming through the Tower card into the Star card, it's like we come through an experience and start to like we get really clear, you know, in the face of our fears or like difficult experiences, where we know what is important to us, right? We come face to face with our personal, like what's true for us, what's so for us. And so I feel like there's just like a lot of softness, a lot of clean energy, but a lot of like pleasure and joy. Like it just feels good. Like this feels nourishing. And, you know, not just because Taurus is here, but I think it's because it's with the star card. So this feels like really lovely, Leo. I like this energy. I definitely like this energy for you. And, you know, being that it is this like new moon, I feel like it also goes very well with the star card here too. So I hope that this kind of points you in a direction of like where to put your time, energy, and attention to really build this momentum, because why not build momentum in this direction of what feels beautiful in this way, right? Like, why not? I would say why not? So I hope that this was helpful. If it was, please consider giving the video a like, subscribing, hitting the notification bell. It does help me as I'm building this channel. And I will have up here on the screen the highlights for the rest of June for astrology video, and also the extended reading that I was talking about for the monthly video for you. So I hope this is helpful, Leo. Thank you for being here. I will see you in the next video. Bye.